Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Daily Shlog. We are back. We are after it. We had a blast in South Dakota. If you haven't watched any of those videos, make sure you do. The trailer is up. There's lots more coming. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so that you know when we're doing it. But yeah, today is going to be a day of trying to catch back up. Oh yeah, I got a ton of stuff to do. I got a bunch of quotes. Let me show you the thing that Zach found on this CRF. This lovely CRF they took apart. It was locked up, although we could turn it over when we got here. But let me show you what the angriest man in motorcycles, though, what he found. He's kind of smiley today. He had a couple days off. Seems like maybe he's not going to kill anyone today. We'll see. You never know. But check this out. That's not supposed to look like that. And that is munched. That's munched. The head's junk. The cam, super junk. And it's not showing any oil in the sight glass. We don't know for sure what's going on yet, because we'll dive further in once he decides he doesn't want to fix it. I gotta give him a call and let him sadly know the bad news. But my guess is that it tried to pump all the oil from the motor side into the transmission side and ran low and smoked the top end. I mean, even the bearing up here is no good, so it needs lots of parts, lots of expensive parts. It's unfortunate because this one's an older bike and I don't know if he's going to want to fix it, but the cylinder looks good, the piston looks good, the crank looks good. So like I was telling Zach earlier, when they pump the oil from the motor into the transmission, as they can do, the top end's the first thing to fail because it loses pressure first, so that sucks. But you know, it is what it is. Zach is currently working on the super duper sweet TTR 125, putting a stator in it, so that's awesome. But guys, I have awesome mail time news for you. I'm so excited. I think you guys are going to be excited too. I really hope so, because we are, we are upping the game camera-wise. Thanks to you. Thank you to my patrons, especially for this. I really appreciate all that you guys are doing. You guys made this happen faster than I was planning. I'm really excited about what's in here. Da, da, da. New camera day. So excited. I like filming on these GoPros for sure. I know it's great. You guys have all told me that you like it, but there are limitations. The mic, first of all, isn't that great. There's all sorts of other limitations that I've been trying to figure out how to do, but again, thanks to my patrons, thanks to you guys for subscribing, which is totally free. You don't have to spend any money, but thank you to you guys. We are now entering the world of 4K actual camera. So excited. Yeah, this thing's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait. So I'm probably not gonna film on it today because I got lots of things to do. So we'll probably start tomorrow. We'll do a comparison back and forth, show you guys what it looks like. But yeah, really excited about this. Let's get on with the Daily Shlog. Ooh. Mr. Anderson, hey, bringing his shiny new race bike down for some mooses and a skid plate. This is a 2020 250FX. Are you excited?
Yes. I haven't got to open it up yet. So
You've ridden it a little bit though. What do you think?
just brake in.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's much lighter than my 450.
Yeah. Yeah. How's everything? Feel
Gets in and out of corners better.
good power?
Well, so far.
I mean, I know you're not hammering on it, but sweet.
So far feels good.
Awesome.
That and, I mean, I didn't do anything except oil the filter and take it out.
Right on.
So
right.
There's probably, I don't know, all the PSIs of those. And
Yes. All of them.
All the PSIs.
All the PSIs. Sweet. So awesome. Are you going to let me pop wheelies on it?
Yeah, I don't have my radiator guards yet.
So just don't crash it. Don't flip it over backwards and break the rear fender.
I got a new fender on the way.
Oh, that's right. Nice. Never mind. I can break the rear fender. Sweet, dude. Super exciting. Super exciting. Because the only other one of these, the 2020s that we've gotten to work on is, it's actually here too, getting graphics. But it's a lady's bike, and I don't really want to mess it up, and she's real particular about it being like perfect and shiny, so I just put it around, and that's all. But now we're gonna get a real test on this thing. With Garrett's gonna beat on this thing. You're going racing Bull Hollow, right?
Yes.
When is it? The 20th this month, very soon. So we'll check in with Garrett when he gets done, and we'll see how that goes. And if he doesn't win, he actually has to give the motorcycle to me. It's his new thing.
Right.
This is a new deal.
Right.
If you don't win, I get your motorcycle, even if I don't show up.
Why won't you be there?
I don't know. I might be there.
It's like 2 hours away.
I know. We'll see. I don't know. I have no idea what my schedule's like anymore. Sweet. That's going to be awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. So it has been a nutty day trying to get everything all squared back around from being on vacation and having fun up at the Black Hills, and it's just been craziness. So I haven't got to work on anything. Zach has gotten quite a bit done, which is awesome. He's used his anger to really knock some stuff out. We got the Moose's and Garrett's bike, AXP skid plate on that also, fork bleeders also, which is highly recommend, guys. Garrett actually has not been running fork bleeders on his bikes, which I find funny. But we got him a set of fork bleeders because quick little info for you is that if you read your manual for your motorcycle, you will see that to get your bike ready to prep it for each ride, you should equalize the pressure inside and out. So that means you, on a stock bike, you take the little screws out and put them back in, and you just get the pressure equal outside and inside. That's not necessarily hard to do. By the way, it's a little loud because of this dough. I know. She likes to have the window open. So it's not all that hard to do, but it's kind of a pain to pull a screwdriver out and all that stuff when you could just, no bumpers, you stay over there. You could just push two buttons. So I highly recommend fork bleeders. The ones I personally recommend are from System Tech Racing. I'll put a link to John's website down here in the video description if you want to check that out. So anyway, probably not going to get a chance to do much mechanic work on today's Shlog. I apologize for that. So I figured I'll do a little story time about Black Hills. I'm actually running an errand to mail a couple things to folks. Let me just give you kind of the nuts and bolts of the trip. I figured that might be interesting to some of you guys. I really didn't do that in the videos that I shot. We stayed at the Nemo Guest Ranch in Nemo, South Dakota. It's a town, although not much of a town up there. And it's a great place to stay. I'll put a link to their website in the description too. It is a phenomenal place to stay. Campsites are like $35 a night with hookups for your RV. Cabins range anywhere from like $100 a night to $300 or $400 a night, depending on how big it is and how many people it can hold. It's located perfectly in the middle of a bunch of awesome riding, so you really don't have to load your bike up ever again after you get there. You're really pretty much done. Once you get there, unload your bike. That'll be the last time you unload it or put it in a truck until you leave. So that's awesome. They have a restaurant. They have a gas station right across the road. You really are just good. You can just stay there. It's about 20 minutes from Deadwood. If you wanted to go see Deadwood, South Dakota, probably 15-20 minutes from Sturgis. About the same to Lead. It's all kind of cool places. So yeah, it's a really great location. From Montrose to Nemo, MapQuest says it's about 10 hours, 45 minutes. Realistically, with 2 kids, a wife, and a dog, it is more like 12 and a half hours just to get there. It's a ways, especially from our side of the state. You got to take a bunch of twisty little roads, and with the trailer, it's just slow. But it's beautiful, so who cares? And there's a bunch of road construction actually between here and there. So yeah, the amount of trails that's been getting asked a lot recently is plenty for lots and lots of days worth of riding. There's just a ton of trail, and there's a ton that's on the map. There's a ton that's not on the map. It's just a really, really cool zone, and it's a really quiet location for dirt bikes. There's just not a lot of dirt bikes up there, which is nice, because you can get away and not run into people and you just kind of do your own thing. There are tons of side-by-sides and four-wheelers though, tons. The cool thing is they all have their own trails, so they seem to kind of stay where they're, you know, where they are. They stay on their trails. They don't come poach the single track, which is cool. Also, the single track is pretty gnarly and really tight, so I think they'd have a really hard time poaching that. There's lots of trees up there that you just can't fit a side-by-side through. Difficulty-wise, it's anywhere between... There's some easy stuff, especially if you stay on like the 2-track, like ATV stuff. But then from there, it kind of jumps right to intermediate to pretty advanced. And there's a lot of hard stuff that's not that... It's not just crazy hard. It's just really steep in the Black Hills. It's cool. It's just a really neat area. Weather this time of year, it was pretty warm and humid during the day. It rained a little bit every day though, so it kept the track watered per se. It kept the trails in great shape, no dust, great traction. Tire choice, I ran the IRC IX09W Dakota, super gummy. It was amazing as far as grip. It wore out really fast because there's a fair amount of high-speed stuff in between the hard stuff. And then also the rocks there are super sharp. So rocks kind of chew up any tire, but they chewed up that tire really fast. I would think that the Michelin Starcross 5 medium, Bridgestone X30, any kind of intermediate terrain tire would do really well there. The front Dakota was awesome. There are lots and lots of logs across the trails there. Lots of logs across the trails. So get your log hopping game on or bring a chainsaw. It's a lot of fun, if you ask me. I love jumping logs. It's just a great skill to have and a lot of fun. What else? Elevation. It's about the same as here in Montrose, so between 4,000 and 7,000 feet ish, somewhere in there most of the time. So I didn't have to change the jetting at all. And on the bike, obviously if you're fuel injected, you don't have to worry about that either. But if you got a carburetor, just run it. Both my kids' bikes ran great without changing jetting. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. Comment below if you have any other questions. Also, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be releasing these videos out over time. I'm going to be working on editing them this week and try to release them maybe once a week. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I just got to get them all done. I got a ton of editing to do. I shot a boatload of footage, and I don't want to leave anything out. So make sure you subscribe and click that little notification bell. When you do that, that way you'll know when we post those new videos. Yeah, so I'm going to finish running these errands. I'll check in with you here at the end of the day. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me for today's Shlog. It's a weird one, mainly talking about our trip and stuff, but yeah, anyway, Zach got good stuff done, so that was super cool. He didn't hit anybody, although he's got a new beating stick. This is Zach's new thing he's going to hit people with. We're really excited. We got it because the customer did that to it, so we replaced that. So now Zach has a new stick for hitting people real hard. So I'm actually going to switch over to this camera right now, and you guys let me know if you like this thing better than the GoPro, worse than the GoPro. Yeah, we're going to swap over and hit you guys with the outro. All right, guys, we're on the cool guy camera. So let me know what you think between this and the GoPro I just got off of. Like I said, it's a pretty awesome camera. I'm pretty excited about using it, especially for like up close technical stuff, and hopefully taking a little bit of the edge off of Zach and his anger. I don't think that's going to happen, but we're going to try. I'll buy whatever kind of equipment it takes to take the anger out of Zach Sheets. So we'll be shooting on this thing a lot here real soon. Guys, I love you. I want you to get out, spread the gospel of two wheels. And I hope that what Zach and I are doing here at Highland Cycles inspires you to get out and ride your dirt bikes!